G'day, in this episode we feature 5 free camps, spectacular waterfalls, some fantastic walks and one of Australia's great touring roads, the Waterfall Way. We're travelling from Gunnedah to Coffs Harbour in our Sprinter, but when everything is going perfectly our Sprinter decides to throw a spanner in the works and the engine warning light comes up and then the van goes into limp mode. So will we make it to Coffs Harbour? Let's hit the road and fly down. From Dumaresq, we travel along the Oxley Highway to Gunnedah. That evening we stayed in Gunnedah at the CMCA site. It cost a total of $7 if you're a member. For non-members that would be $14. The site is very flat, nice and green. It provides water, there's a dump point and there's also a shed where they have a happy hour each night just to talk with the other travellers about where they've been and what they've been up to. So it's a really good deal. If you're not a member of CMCA, yeah, join, it's well worth it. While we're in Gunnedah, we checked out some of the attractions.
Gunnedah railway station. And then what we're actually doing is there's a bit of an art trail. So this silo art is in Gunnedah and it's Dorothy McCullough who wrote I Love My Country. As you can see there's like a painting of her and her poem, I love a St. Pete country, a land of sweeping plains, of rugged mountain ranges and drought and flooding rains. Or, I love a sunburned country, a land of sweeping plains, of tired old folk with worn out brooms from sweeping those flaming plains. We're at Pensioners Hill in Gunnedah and this is a view of the town. So we got swooped by this massive eagle.
Also on Pensioners Hill Lookout there are some sculptures including this one of a
made from sandstone cow and a merino ram.
Really?
I think so.
We take the Oxley Highway from Gunnedah to Tamworth. It's about an hour's drive. On the way we see this old Studebaker. My old man had a car just like this, it was fantastic. We arrived in Tamworth and checked out the Golden Guitar.
Geoff says, Bob, that track looks right. It vanished in the scrub.
We had a walk down the main street of Tamworth and along that street they've got some statues of some famous country and western singers, including Slim Dusty and his wife Joy McKean.
So this is John Williamson. And here's Smokey Dawson. I'm pretty impressed with Tamworth. I've never walked down the main street and it's beautiful. You know, just in the park in Tamworth, just down from the main street, there's like a parade of country and western singers. This guy here is Buddy Williams, the yokeling jackaroo. Sorry, Tex Morton. There's Tex. See his teeth? His teeth were like that, yeah. Chad Morgan. I remember Dave Shaw used to do a really good impersonation of one of his songs. Yep. Silver Blue Studebaker Hawk.
It turned out that the Studebaker Car Club had a rally on at Tamworth that day. So here's just one of the cars that was there and also included the car that we've seen before, driving into Tamworth. That afternoon we left Tamworth for Armidale on the New England Highway. We didn't get far, we stopped at the Moonby Lookout.
It sits on top of the rock and they've added some stairs and it's quite well done. It was done in the 1930s. G'day Mick Hibbett. Guess where we are? We're on top of Moonby at the Moonby Lookout. I think in that direction there you can see parts of Tamworth.
You sure this is it, Bobby? Reckon it was back a bit.
We're on our way to our night destination and we're just out of Armidale. It's Friday the 18th of April. It's in the evening and we're at Dumaresq Dam Reserve. We really lucked out here because we thought we wouldn't be able to find a free camping spot. Well, there wasn't many free camping spots around Armidale, and this is about 10 k's from Armidale, so yeah, that's pretty good. All the national park campsites are fully booked out. It's Easter long weekend, so that's the reason why, but we got here about an hour ago, and this is what we come up with. This is our vehicle here. Oh, hang on, we'll get out of the sun. There's a lot of day visitors at the moment, but I guess they'll clear out as the evening wears on. There's toilets, barbecues down there, and we've been carrying around firewood for the last 4 or 5 days. So we're going to have a little fire just here with our fire pit.
Bobby's inside the van.
We'll just go and say g'day to her. And she's watching the political debate on Channel 7. Not really, she watches Anupama.
That evening we arced up the fire and enjoyed a few reds by the fire with our dinner. It was fantastic.
Okay, so we're in Lake Dumaresq. It's the Easter Saturday, 2025.
Just going down to check out Lake Dumaresq. It's a beautiful morning in the New England Ranges. From Dumaresq Dam, we head back into Armidale and then into Threlfall Picnic Area.
Good morning. We just drove past the University of New England. Just going to pop in here and give a few lectures and then we'll be on our way.
How nice is this?
We arrive at Oxley Wild River National Park and do the return loop on the Threlfall track.
So Baker Creek Falls drops a tail of 140 metres from the top.
After completing the walk, we head into Wollomombi via Armidale.
One thing we ain't buying that. She said turn left, you went right instead. Now we're chasing dust where the black top fled.
Well, last night we stayed at Wollomombi village, and this is the visitor we had this morning. Isn't that right? Yeah.
The location of this free camp is next to the Wollomombi General Store.
There's a van, there's one other person parked here.
From the free camp, it's a short 5-kilometre drive to the Wollomombi Picnic Area.
Wollomombi.
Yep.
We are in Wollomombi and this one is short.
Yeah. So we're just walking up to the lookout and then we're going to do a longer walk, which is 4 kilometres return. This is the Wollomombi Falls, and also the Chandler Falls is to the right. So the Wollomombi Falls is the second highest falls in Australia. I think it's about 300 metre drop. So we're just in the picnic ground. It's a great spot. Just in here, you know, there's a beautiful barbecue set up over there. Tables and chairs in here, but there's a toilet up there. But come here for a day, it'd be great. Right, so now we're doing the falls walk, and incorporates both the Chandler and the Wollomombi. Okay, so we're just about to cross a dog fence, keep out dingoes and wild dogs from killing sheep. It goes all the way up there. Woof, woof, woof.
The walk itself is 4 kilometres and a grade 3.
And there's this viewing platform. You can see the gorge below. You can't actually see the waterfalls. You can see the river down there. Wollomombi River, the top of the falls. Cascades down there. So this is another view of the Wollomombi Falls. This is Chandler Falls, up to the top of where we can see from the platform.
After the walk, we drive 40 kilometres to our night's digs. Unfortunately, we got about 5 kilometres up the road and the engine warning light came on. Then the van went into limp mode. We pulled over and waited 2 hours for the roadside assist to come. They got us out of limp mode and then we were able to go to our campsite for the night. But they did ask us to call the Coffs Harbour Mercedes dealer.
So we're at Ebor Free Camp. It's quite full. It's Easter Sunday night. Quite a few people staying here. It's got toilets, flushing toilets, and this is where we are here.
I got those bogged again blues. Campfire coffee and wet booze.
This campsite's on the Waterfall Way. It's quite nice. We had trouble with the van today. The warning light come on, so we got the NRMA came out after we called Mercedes driver assist. They come out and checked it and they said it was alright, it should be okay. So hopefully we can get into Coffs Harbour on Tuesday morning and get their technicians to check it out.
Short drive from the free camp to Ebor Falls.
So we're just looking at the lower falls now. Just
Geoff says adventure.
There's the upper falls.
I got those bogged again blues.
From Ebor Falls, we head to Point Lookout, which is in the New England National Park. It's about a 30-minute drive.
Okay, so we're in the New England National Park and we're heading up to Point Lookout.
It's getting windy. Look at the trees swaying.
Yeah.
I hope they don't fall.
Point Lookout, altitude's 1,563 metres. Okay, so this is Point Lookout.
There's another one.
Beautiful view.
On a good day, you can see the ocean from here, which is 70 kilometres away. After checking out Point Lookout, we head to Dumaresq and then onto our night's free camp near Belgium. It's a beautiful drive along the Waterfall Way, and we can't get over how green it is, so we stop and just admire the view. We arrive at Dumaresq and go and check out Gunnedah Falls. We're about to leave Gunnedah Falls and go to Dumaresq National Park, which is fantastic, but we have to give it a miss because it starts raining, so we head down to our night digs. It's a free camp called Burdett Park. It's about a 10-minute drive just out of Belgium, and it's okay for one night stay. It's not fantastic because it's right on the Waterfall Way. We called the Mercedes dealers and they said they can't see us for 3 weeks. So we decided to move on to Brisbane. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. You can subscribe by hitting the camel logo. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this. Until next week, cheerio for now. Bye. By the way, the van travelled beautifully after that. There was no trouble at all.